Okay, so today we have to cut this log, which is too big for the firewood processor, and it's about 23 inches in diameter on this end. And then on this end is about another 23 inches, but this is a crotch. You can see the two pieces here. So this is going to be a fun one. So we got to do this one the old-fashioned way. So here we go. Can you see me?
Yep.
Okay. So today we've got the Stihl 064, which is about 30 years old. Get this thing going. So here's some of the dangers of doing this. These logs are not exactly small. And as you can see, this is my eye level here. And they are piled pretty high. And this one, if I move this bottom log, the next one's probably going to shift. Actually, you can see right there, it's resting right there. So it's pinned there, and it's pinned over here against the one above it. So when I move this bottom log, it's very possible that two more above it, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 logs could come tumbling down. So what I may do is come along with the tractor and hit this with the tractor from the side over here and maybe down at that end, and just get the pile to collapse so that everything comes down to more or less ground level, and then I don't have to worry about dropping a log on myself, because that hurts really bad and we don't want to do that. So yeah, it's quite a pile. before I can do any more work, I have to fix my saw. The bar is not getting any oil. I just put oil in it, so I know that that's not the issue. So we have to take it completely apart. Of course, I'm going to check the hole in the bar to make sure that the oil hole isn't clogged. But as we all know, that would be too easy of a fix. And yes, it's hot. That oil hole is clear. Well, good morning. So after much to do yesterday, I had to repair the chainsaw because the bar oiler, the oil pump, was not putting out any oil. So I had to manufacture a new worm drive for the chainsaw. So that took all afternoon, and now the chainsaw is functioning again. And we have it sitting right here. And it now puts out some oil. And I was able to cut a log. So now that the log is cut, I still got to roll this thing over. It's a beast. It's a beast and very crotchety. But I got it into a couple pieces here, and I think I can get these pieces onto the processor. This one's still a little big, but I think I can get it on there. And then once that's out of the way, then I can start getting to some of these other smaller pieces. Not that they're that small, but they're better suited to fit onto the processor. So right now I'm going to go clear off the live deck of the processor and get started. Alright, so I'm up here at the firewood processor. The Cord King model 1820. And the first logs that I grabbed to get out of my way to work down there was some of these smaller ones. And they're small, they're hard to deal with. But I need to get them cut up and get out of the way. And it's much easier just to run them through the processor and let the saw on the processor chop them up. Now this one is like a snake. This thing is really crooked. But I'm going to try to get it to run through and see what happens. Usually I can get them to go through, but it is pretty crooked. So we'll see. Alright, so before I could do anything, I had to tighten the hydraulic fitting. This, the lower fitting on the clamp was loose. So I went over to get my wrenches out of my truck. And let's see, there's Conehead underneath the truck. And then over here, I opened the door, grabbed my wrenches, went and tightened the fitting. And there's the other dog. Decides he thinks he's going someplace, but we're not going anywhere. We're staying right here, Mauser. Alright, so back to this. Let's get this thing fired up. Get some stuff out of the way here. Okay. for a few minutes. Got my umbrella set up. And we'll get started here in just a minute.